Hey everyone, welcome. If this is your first time here, my name is April. This is the Frugal Planner Channel. And if this is a return trip for you, welcome back. I am in my cut down composition notebook that I'm using for, well, as long as I can stay in it. We'll see how many months we are able to get out of this little notebook. I've got my tea, I've got my little mug rug, I have my friction pen, and then I have chosen 3 Tombow markers to use today. 192, 835, and 772 are the 3 markers. I have pre-filled in some of the 2 weeks in here. You can see it. I do have some other things that I also need to fill in, so I thought I would have you join me. Let me know how your week is coming together. And yeah, let's put pen to paper. So on Monday the 9th, I know this is a little bit of back planning, but for Monday the 9th, I did have a couple of things that I wanted to put in here with you guys. I made a loaf of bread. I'm learning how to make bread pasta. Wes is learning how to make corn tortillas and flour tortillas, which honestly, he's mastered. Like, he doesn't need any more practice. They're amazing. I did get an attachment for my mixer, my KitchenAid mixer. And then I think last week, Wes took it all the way apart. It was his grandma's that she was gifted for Christmas in 1977. And his sister handed it down to me when we moved here. And it is amazing how things built back in the day last forever. He said that all of the parts are like metal in it. There's no plastic. And even though he said the grease needed to be replaced, it was still amazing, like amazing. And I use it a lot. And he said his grandma used it a lot too. So the mixer itself has received a lot of work. Like, it's done loads of mixing. And I'm super happy with it. Anyway, I ordered an attachment. His grandma had every attachment you could think of except for the pasta one. So I ordered the pasta one. It spent a little bit more on it, but thinking frugally, I would rather spend a little bit more to get a product that's going to last me a very long time than spend the least amount on something that will possibly break in a short amount of time. So that to me feels more frugal than, you know, buying something that maybe I didn't have to save up for as long and could maybe get away with for a couple of years, rather than purchasing something that I saved up for a really long time and I know it's going to last a really, really long time. So there and there. And then on Tuesday, coffee and comments. I'm trying to get a better schedule for filming and stuff. And part of my thinking is I might be doing it in the evenings when I'm still like awake from work, instead of trying to do them at, 4 in the morning. Because sometimes I feel like in the morning, I am just waking up. Maybe my creativity isn't at the peak where it should be. Whereas if I do it after work, if I film after work, the whole ride home, I've had time to think about ideas about what I want to talk about and what I want to plan. And then I'm not just so like, oh, good morning, and I have coffee, and I'm not very talkative. And I know most of you like the chattiness, otherwise you wouldn't be here, because I am a very chatty creator. Like, I'm constantly talking. I did Happy Mail for my grandkids, got that done. And then clean the bathroom, probably one of my least favorite chores. I would rather scrub the floor than clean the bathroom. I don't know why. It's not a big space. It really isn't. And there's not a whole lot to clean. I don't know. I think it stems from when I was a kid. I don't know. Who knows? On Wednesday, I did end up doing something a little bit different. And I thought about doing a midweek meal plan. What do you think? Like if I published a midweek meal plan and it had what we were eating, the recipes that I was going to be using, how much we spent from the grocery store versus how much we had in the freezer, the pantry, the fridge, and then our little canning room downstairs. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? The grocery store prices right now are really expensive. Like a half a gallon of milk is almost $4. And I'm not now buying milk until it's on sale because $4 a gallon. Eggs have gone down. Eggs are back down to like $2 and some odd cents for an 18 pack. So that's good. But yeah, I'm noticing that like our K-cups, because I do K-cups at work, they used to come in a box of 12 and now it's the same box, but it's 10 in there. And I'm like, and I'm pretty sure it's the same price, if not more. So I may not be using as many K-cups at work, like, you know, not having as many coffees. I do decaf at work, especially in the afternoon, because I don't want it to interfere with my sleep, because I don't know about you, but I don't always sleep well, especially if I have had caffeine late in the day. And cilantro, I don't know what it is, but ever since Wes learned how to make his own tortilla shells, we have been going through cilantro like crazy. So I researched how to plant it, got some seeds, planted some, and they said if you want to have, because it doesn't regrow, like once you cut it, it's done, I guess. So in order to have like a constant supply, you need to plant it and then 2 weeks later plant it again, and then 2 weeks later plant it again. So I'm going to try to stay committed to that plan so that we always have fresh cilantro. And it's not because it costs money. It's because it would just be nice to have it on hand when we need it. Cut cilantro with white onions together, mixed together for tacos. Oh my gosh, sign me up any day of the week. I swear I could live off tacos, pasta, and hamburgers, the rest, and a hot dog every once in a while. There's probably other things too, but yes, for sure for those. Pay bills. More bills. Little winky face. Fuel for the other truck. And then Friday really wasn't a lot going on. Perfect. And then moving over to the 16th, we did do 40 minutes on the treadmill every single day. I was super proud of us. So where I work, there is an incentive that if you exercise, move your body, get your heart rate up for 12 hours each month, and you do that for consecutively for 6 months, they allow you 2 days off from work. They're promoting health, you know, healthy living, healthy lifestyle. And so my minimum 40 minutes a day totally gets me to that 12 hours. And I have been doing this since September. So in April, I will have 2 extra days off, which is such a motivation to do this. Because then I have 2 more days to either spend with the grandkids or 2 more days to spend with Wes, or both. And yeah, I'm all about that. This is the friction pen that I am using. I'm really enjoying it. This planner doesn't really leave my house, so I'm not worried about it staying in my car. The ink, if it gets warm, will fade and then eventually just be gone from the page. So if you are someone who lives in a warmer climate and you're prone to leave your bag or your planners in the car, during the hottest part of the day, do not be surprised if you come back and look at your plans and they're either faded or completely missing, because that will happen. So I've got that filled in. I do want to do a little bit more decorating, and I'm just going to keep it really simple. I did a vine, and I'm just going to keep with that theme. And just in the areas that I didn't have like a lot of writing going on, I am simply going to put in this vine. It's a super duper easy way to add visual texture to, you know, your layout without having to spend a whole lot of time or energy coming up with, you know, what am I going to decorate this with? This is just really easy. And you can add as much or as little as you want. It's up to you. Then I'm going to turn this around so that I have the other tip, and I'm just going to go in and I'm going to do some heavier strokes to look like leaves, just to add a tiny bit more of that visual texture that we talk about. I hope you enjoy the doodles. I do try to think of easy ways to kind of dress up what we're doing and make it so that you're using the same supplies each month. So it's very frugal. If you decided, you know, at the beginning of the month, you're like, yes, I do want to do that design. You can even do these in different colors and still have, you know, the same effect. I'm just using the pink and the red because that's what you guys voted on for this month. And honestly, I have been really, really enjoying putting these together with you so much. So I'm just drawing little circles at the end of each one of these stems, so to speak, these little curlies, just like that. And then I'm going to take my red marker and I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to do 2 little dots at the end, just 2 little dots. So these are very simple flowers, just 2 little dots. Wherever I think the flower's pointing, I'll just do those 2 little dots. Oh, I missed one. Sorry, little guy. We'll get y'all fixed up. Don't want you leaving there hanging. 2 dots. And because my week didn't have every single line filled in, I'm utilizing the decoration just to add a little bit of that eye candy, so to speak, so that it doesn't look so empty and it still has that. I'm going to flip through this and I'm going to say, oh, I really like how that turned out. That looks really, really pretty in 6 months when I flip through this and we're talking about it again on the channel. We're both going to go, oh yeah, I remember that. I need to do those flowers again. Those were actually pretty easy. So that is what the end of week 7 and week 8 look like in my cut down A5 planner, composition notebook planner. If you have any questions on how I did any of this, or you want to see a different layout, let me know down in the comments. I'm always interested on doing different layouts, different techniques, different color combinations, just to suit whatever, you know, whatever we're feeling. And it's a community, so I'm always open to your yours as well. What was I going to put Wednesday the 15th? Oh, upload. I'm like, wait a minute. I know there was some, or no, it was Sunday. Oh, dinner. Perfect. See, that's what can happen when you do the highlighter or the marker and let it dry before you write on it. I love you. Thank you for joining me. I will see you down in the comments, and then I'll see you again on the next video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.